Hey guys, good morning. How's everybody today? Today is, what is today? Thursday. I was gonna say Wednesday. It's Thursday, August 3rd? August 3rd. I'm so confused. I have worked so much this week. I've had one day off since last Thursday, Friday. That was Tuesday. Anyway, I got called in one day and then I had an overtime day last night. So, yeah, today's Thursday. I should know the date. It's the 3rd. Because Saturday's my birthday. Woo! Yay. Yeah. I told my husband, I said, can I have what I want for my birthday? And he said, depends on what it is. Can y'all just leave me alone, let me sleep? Probably not. So, yeah, there's that. I am off this weekend. Let me take that back. I'm off Saturday for my birthday. I'm on call Sunday. We'll see. We talk about what I did last month and August plans. I don't have any new starts. I've been stitching from stash. Today's the 3rd. I haven't spent anything yet. That's a good thing. That's gonna change. That's gonna change unless I get gifts for my birthday, which I have asked for. Got an email last night, last night, that the Haid that I requested the background removed on. I'll show that in my last video, but I'll insert a picture of that here. I requested the background on that to be removed. It's ready for purchase. So, if my children don't purchase that for me, I'm going to go ahead and get that. That'll come from my budget. It's all good. I started this month off including my credits and rollover balance from last month, plus my new amount from the beginning of this month, with a total balance of, how much was it? 82 something and some change. So I thought that was pretty good. I mean, I realize it's the first month. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. Probably won't last. I'm just being honest. But it is what it is. So yeah. I worked on last month. I had a total of 4 finishes, but 2 of those were new starts. I did show those in my last video. One was the little Lizzie Kate for the patriotic stitch along month. One was the Nutcracker that I finished. One was the Flox Box by Ink Circles that I gifted to my brother. And then Coffee Quaker, I finished that. The other 2 things that I worked on were, of course, my Wizard of Oz, and it's on my scroll rods on my frame. Not taking it off again, but I will insert a picture here. I've been working on that more regularly than I have. Drew, are you listening to me? I put in about 300 stitches the other morning. I've been trying to work on it. I am participating in, I believe it's Stitch Mania's Stitch Along this month for all things great and small, and that thing has a variety of creatures in it. Or is it all creatures great and small something? So I figured that qualified. So I'm working on that at home. I'm going to show you what else I've pulled out for that. And then last month I also worked on Miss Christmas Eve. I'm just calling her Eve at this point. And here's where I've gotten on her. So I've decided to do her silks and her beading after her DMCs. And I did her skin and her gloves 1/1. I know the lighting's not the best in here this morning. And by the way, I am in my stitchy spot and I'm in the floor this morning. Now the trick will be, can I get up? That's the question. That is the $1,000,000 question. So I came on down and I started on her skirt. And I have a couple of bows. Another one started. Love the bow. And you can see where some of the beads will be and some of her silks, but I don't really want to do that until I get those, all the regular stitching done, and then I'm going to put her on some scroll rods so that things don't get smushed up. But the only thing I'm not really crazy about, that looks like her face is not fully stitched, and it is. That's the difference in her skin tone, and I'm not really digging that. Those spots you see, those are for beads. That's a huge variation in skin tone. And right now, honestly, I mean, it doesn't look that pronounced in reality, but it's a big difference, y'all, to me. And it doesn't look like it, but it is stitched, and it's the same tone as her arms. But right now, the girl got a Muppet face going on. She looks like a Muppet to me. And I wasn't really ever a big fan of the Muppets. So she might have to go ahead and get a face, because I don't know how much longer I can look at that. I love her. I think she's gorgeous, but this is one reason I leave faces till the end, because I just don't know about that. Anyway, that's her. This fabric is 28 count opalescent gold digger by Color Cascades fabric. Love it, love it, love it. You see the sparklies. I think it's gorgeous. And yes, I'm mindful of how I'm folding my fabric. Not in the same way every time. Trying not to, anyway. So, my August plans, I pulled out some old WIPS for this. I'm still using these bags that I ordered off of Amazon after following Emily C's lead. Mine are a little different from hers. As I said in one of my last videos, they have the little mesh pocket on the front. I just slipped in, this one's a black and white copy of the picture. This is from May, June of 1988, which I realize is older than some of y'all. It's from this copy. Back in the day when I had a subscription. And it's the Victorian garden. I did this, actually there's a set of 3. And I did all 3 of these when they first came out as a housewarming gift for a good friend of mine, one of the officers when he bought his house. And then I thought, I kind of like those, I think I need them. So I did this one, and then I started this one in 92, 93. And I'll insert a picture here of where I was last night when I picked this whip up from then. Yeah. This is what I got done last night. So I have a blossoming, flowering tree, bush, azalea, whatever it is. And my needle minder is my little Victorian lady, because doesn't she look like she should be sitting on the bench waiting for her beau to come and read a book of poetry to her, or whatever you do on a Victorian bench. Yeah. So I think several days of dedicated stitching might get this done, because it doesn't extend very far off the, I mean, the fabric is only like here. It's not a big piece of fabric anyway. So I like it, but it's a confetti filled piece. So yeah, that's what I got done last night. I'm gonna work on this the rest of the week, and then if I get any stitching time on Saturday, that's a full coverage day, so that'll be back to Wizard of Oz. So that's today. That's for the magazine mashup stitch along. And the second one for that stitch along, because you know I don't have enough to do, is it's originally charted for needlework, but there is also a cross stitch adaptation. If you watched my whip parade a couple of videos ago, you might have seen this. It's this pillow top, which I'm pretty sure it will never be a pillow top, because I'm thinking I'm gonna frame it and put it in my bathroom. I just like it. I like florals. So there's that. And I did start this many moons ago. It's from the Stitchery magazine, January of '98, with Alma Lynn on the cover. There's a cute little reindeer. And this is where I got when I last touched it all those many years ago. So this will be sometime this month. I'm going to be going to a retreat in Atlanta next weekend. I'm excited about that. Anybody else around here going? I know there's several of us in Georgia. Not sure who all was planning on going. I know Dina Half Stitch, Cross Stitch is going, I think I heard her say in one of her last videos. Not sure who else. But I'm trying to decide still what I'm taking to work on up there. So this is, I had the pillow top planned for during that time, but that's a color chart, and I need to be able to concentrate on those because I'm used to marking my charts off now after doing so for so long, and yeah, I can't do that with that, so probably wouldn't be able to concentrate on that, so I'm not sure about that. So in Stitch for Stash, there's a stitch along for kind of a last fling for summer or winter, depending on which hemisphere you're in. And so I pulled out another of my old WIPS. See, no new starts, people. Aren't you impressed? I am. Not gonna last long, but for now. And this is from Paula Vaughn's Grandmother's House book. This is the one that I could not find, that my husband walked right to. Go figure. And this one is called Growing in Love. I don't remember when I started it. Maybe I might have written it down on the chart, because sometimes I do that. I wrote my fabric count and size, but no start date. Oh well. This is where I am on this piece. I'd say probably halfway through it. So I'll give this a good few days in August as well. So that's in the plans for this month. I love this book. It's not necessarily a quilt book. There are some quilts in it, but it's not dedicated to quilts like most of her books are. And then the other project for all creatures, great and small, is another Haid, like y'all are surprised. And I'll try to, well, maybe I won't, because I'm so close to being finished, you kind of get the idea. It's by Joe Lynch, and it is my elephant. Back up a little bit. It's all wrinkledy, and it's not centered on the fabric, obviously. I started this one in 2008. Yep. I love this. Look at those colors. Aren't they beautiful? This was originally recommended on the website to be done in silks. Could you imagine the gorgeousness of this if it were done in silks? Obviously, I couldn't afford that, so it's DMC, but I think it's beautiful. And all I have left is this. Finish down this other leg here, or 2 legs, and the pool of water. Yep. And I'll have another hay done. So yay. So he'll get some love this month too. I'm excited about that. He hasn't had some love in several months. So yeah. I was watching Pam and Steph. Y'all know Pam and Steph. Just Keep Stitching. Excuse me. Water. So parched. Don't y'all love my cup? All things witchy. And I was looking at Pam's Instagram. She's doing, try not to kick the chair. She's doing the Mother's Tree by Lavender and Lace. And if y'all haven't seen that, oh my God. She's working on the tree right now. I want that chart so badly. I have searched eBay, Amazon, I have notices, you know, to let me know when it's available. I want to do that. It's amazing. It's an amazing piece. I'm totally digging hers. It's, you know, and if y'all haven't watched them, why not? I mean, why not? So, go watch them. Right now, go watch them. So, I guess that's about all I got. Watch Jessie Marie's Whip Parade. Holy whips. Holy whips. It took me like part of the night and part of the next day to watch that video. Loved it. Loved it. I love the long videos anyway, and I love how she had them separated into categories. Loved it. And what I loved about it was her enthusiasm for each project, because, I mean, if you're not going to love what you're doing, why do it? Right? Am I right? So, anyway, I guess really the only haul I had, not really any haul. I got some more bags. I love these things. And my babies can keep these in my car for their coloring, doodling, whatever, crayons. I got my flosses in from Moe's for my monthly thing, but I've already put those away. Gorgeous as usual. My fabric from Leslie, my love child, should be here tomorrow. And I guess that's about it. Hope everybody has a good few days, a good weekend. I'd love to say I'm going to sleep, but I guess that's probably not going to happen. Yeah. Y'all have a good day. Stitch all the things. Celebrate with me Saturday. Yay! Have a good day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.